my wake's the only thing that follows me. If this old lake she could talk, she'd tell me all her hidden mysteries. I finally found my place.
We're heading out to Cameron River today. We're gonna check out the falls. I got a call from a guy who lives in Cambridge Bay. He was flying a drone out there. Apparently, he was flying down the river. His drone hit a tree, fell into the water. So we're gonna head out. We're gonna check it out, drop a camera underwater, and kind of peek around and see if we can't see it. Hopefully, real close to where the tree is. It's beautifully peaceful out here. You know, it's not very bright. We got gray clouds, but it just feels like you're in a black and white world. I can just hear the falls, so I know we're about halfway there. My concern is how far down the current would have taken it. Hopefully it didn't go over the falls. That would just be too dangerous to check out. What I'm really hoping for is the drone is sitting underneath a rock or got fetched up on something. Based on the picture I have, that is the set of trees that it hit before it crashed. So it would have fell into the water right about there and then been swept downstream. The spray from the falls is all over the place. There's a slight layer of ice over all the rocks that I'm climbing over. I'm ever so slightly worried about slipping and falling into the water and then being thrown over the falls. I stick this camera in, I check the rocks out, where it went in. I really don't see it. Like, I was hoping it would be super obvious. This is a bust. I'm gonna get out of here, come up with a new plan. All right, hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
I got a call from a guy. Dude lost a drone at the top of the Cameron Falls. Hit a tree, lost its way, fell in. So I went to look for it before, and I just stuck a camera down. And the problem with the camera is there was too many bubbles from the rapids. Couldn't really see anything. So I thought to myself, we're gonna go with a metal detector, stick it out on a stick, and try and see if we can't detect that guy. Now that guy comes with a bunch of cable. So we put that guy on the end of this guy, and then we can sweep out in the distance, even another 3 feet there. So we go around with the metal detector, and when we get a hit, we stick a camera in at that spot and say, what is that thing? Is that a beer can or is that a drone? Once we spot the drone, use another stick with this magnet, go in, pick up the drone. We don't have to go in the water, no risk of going over the falls. We're safe and happy, and we live another day to do shit I found diving.
I also brought the high definition underwater camera. It's got 75 foot, and we could attach that to the end of the, call it the mine detector cam. I mean, metal detector cam.
The extender.
Yeah, so we can actually look on a high definition screen live as you're searching.
Yeah.
So if you get a hit, we can confirm if it's just junk, a metal or beer can,
Yeah.
or if it's an actual drone.
Yeah.
And we'll know. You know what kind of drone it was?
Just like that one.
Mavic Mini.
Yeah, but not that one. That would be cheating.
Okay, that's too easy.
All right.
We got a 10-figure grid where it went down. We got video footage of where
I've got the actual photo of the tree that it hit before it went in. My gut feel is it's between the point where it went in and the bottom, hopefully somewhere near the top and easy to find.
I'm in.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Drone, check. Underwater camera, check. Ape tape, check. Pliers, check.
Pliers.
Metal detector, check.
I'm gonna bring my dummy drone just in case.
Okay. Went in right here somewhere?
Oh.
Up here? Okay.
That is the spot.
Yeah.
This is the tree that it hit. It could be as simple as just right here. So I'll drop the metal detector in and see if that's it.
You need to calibrate this thing?
Yeah, it's super quick. You just kind of zero it. That's the other reason I brought that other drone, is so we can get a feel for how well it works. So if we were to do something like this. So that's a pretty big area from a decent distance. So as long as I'm within 2 feet. Okay. All right, into the thick of it.
It's like a cliff. There's not even a trail.
Jeremy Adventure. Don't follow me, I do dumb shit.
Okay, so you're on that big rock. Now how are you getting down? Which way? Straight vertical drop. You need rope.
There was some way I got down here super easy before.
This one here is only the 25-foot drop, so it should be a little easier.
Should check just downstream a bit from here.
I'm guessing she's probably down there somewhere.
I think if it got to this point, it's gone over the falls. So after checking the falls with Terry, we started up at the top where we know the drone went in, and we checked all along the top. It was super smooth up there. There wasn't a lot of rocks for a drone to get caught up on. So now I'm thinking that the drone might have been swept all the way down to the bottom of the falls. That's the only thing that's hit this entire time. I'm already soaked. I wouldn't mind jumping in to get refreshed.
Whoa. That's not moving.
Okay. Reach in front of it.
I did. I didn't feel anything.
Okay.
Here, let me hold that thing. You give it a shot. Beer can. That's a lot of work for one beer can.
Everything man-made that I found, there was nothing up above, but down below I started getting pop cans, tin can covers, bottle caps, and everything was wedged under a rock. So if it's here, I'm gonna say somewhere in this path. So let's come back with a mask, some snorkels.
Well, there's no doubt it's out there.
Fairly confident in saying it's not anywhere above the falls. All right, let's get out of here, come back with some more equipment next time. Should have found diving. I maintain a list of when people tell me they're missing something and where. And it kind of drives Claire nuts, but every time we go back to those places, I always kind of keep an eye out. So while we're here with the metal detector, there was a lady who lost a phone off this ledge into this little stream. So I just want to see if I can maybe have some kind of success tonight. So see if we can't find a phone quick. They're getting old. Actually, Jesus, the second one. There's two. All right, we gotta go check what those two other things were. Woo! Two phones. Hopefully,
The other one you just saw visually. You saw it, you grabbed it.
no, I heard it. They
you heard it.
Both of them did. That's a cool can, though. All right, let's get out of here. Woo! I've got Claire convinced to come out, but we can only take the minimum amount of gear. We're not gonna carry all the heavy scuba gear the whole way in. Claire and I are gonna go for a little snorkel adventure and maybe check the pool below the falls to see what's in there, maybe spot that drone.
How are the bugs?
Hunting fish.
I think we need water. Favorite part, this little birch forest.
Looking for that originally in 2020. The amount of water coming over the falls was huge and was spread over a wide area. Right now, the flow is diminished. Hey, Claire.
What?
What's that right there? Treasure.
I think it's a Yeti thermos.
Are you gonna go get it?
Do you think I should put my suit on in case I fall?
No, I think it should go right as is.
You're not quite halfway there. First treasure of the day. Yeah? Yeah, see, I told you. Is it? Nice.
Yeti cooler. And still has ice in it. That's fresh.
No way. How did it fare?
We found the owner of this Yeti mug, posted it online. Typical Yellowknife fashion, the owner was identified within about 10 minutes. The owner was so happy, it was actually a wedding gift. So she was stoked to get that back. We'll find that person. They want their mug back. Now there's a shit I found diving story. For me, what this tells me, this was probably lost somewhere upstream and came over the falls. So the force of the falls is definitely enough to push things well beyond. Hopefully that drone would have been pushed all the way into this pool. So there was some toxic algae going around in town, but the green filamentous algae is harmless. It looks gross, but it doesn't produce toxins. What this stuff can do though, it can block off the plants in the water. So we saw a number of plants that were completely covered with this stuff. That'll actually decrease the amount of oxygen in the water. So algae isn't great. It's a sign that maybe something's going wrong in the water, but not dangerous to be snorkeling in here. So after all that, we didn't find the drone in the pool below. We did get a bunch of junk out of the water, saw some green algae, saw some massive pikes. Definitely gonna come back to this spot again and explore some more. We are now going back out to snorkel some more. This time, my friend Alice is coming along. What we're planning on doing is checking the pool right under the falls. We have a pool, have metal detector in here. It's all charged up. GoPros.
GoPro.
Yeah.
Mask.
It's pretty dark at 6 in the evening. I think it's 7 now. All right, let's go on an adventure to find the missing drone. So it's just an area that we hadn't been able to safely look before because of the high water rate. We're gonna go jump in, take a look, see what we can find. So we're checking this area and we got a hit right away. I kind of peeked in just with a mask on and I couldn't see under the rocks that were there to identify what that was. It's a really strong hit. So I'm gonna jump in now with some snorkel gear. Alice is gonna be my safety. I'm gonna tie a rope to myself, and if there's any kind of undertow near the falls, Alice is gonna pull me out. All right, so when I say I was snorkeling, I didn't actually have the snorkel. I think we left that in the truck. Scuba gear. Definitely gonna need scuba gear. That's enough for today. Should have found diving. Woo! All right, now it's the hike out. 4th time we've done this trip. Back to the truck, drive back to town for the apocalypse. Feedback?
10 out of 10. It was a great day.
Why was it a great day?
Because we didn't die.
Nobody died today. Key feature. All right, let's get trucking. It's starting to get dark. Well, it's hard to tell if that's smoke. Get along, little porcupine. Scaring all the bears away?
Yep.
I think this is take number 3 or 4. We're going in under the falls to try and find the lost drone. Hopefully there's no forest fires or bears. This time, I've got some friends. Colin's coming along. We're actually gonna carry out the scuba gear. So Brendan and Vincent are coming with us. We're going to carry the scuba gear through the hike.
I continue to let Jeremy talk me into dumb shit. I found Doug.
You're doing good, Colin. All right, guys, here's the safety briefing. We got Brendan behind us. He's got a safety rope. The currents aren't too bad. They're not very strong at all. There is no undertows. There's a couple of interesting pockets that have actually been eroded out underneath. They're kind of neat to see. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna enter and we'll just swim around and check under the rocks for that drone. Got flashlight. If you have any issues, it's only about 10 to 12 feet deep. Pop up and go to the surface. He'll throw a rescue line. There's no way to go downstream. It's not deep enough to push you down. Safety good? Woo! Right at the base of the falls, what do we find? The drone. Success.
It turned out this evening wasn't a total loss after all.
All right, this is a drone. This is Cameron River Falls. It's getting dark. We gotta hump out of here. This is shit I found diving. Woo! What do you think of that little dive spot?
Pretty good. Saw a couple fish. Saw two suckers. One was a fish, one was Jeremy.
And a half kilometers to go.
Remember, you want to come out here, so you should suffer the most.
Hey, this is full-on Sherpa mode, man.